Okay, so today's topic is physical inventory. Okay, so the name itself suggests physical inventory means whatever the material, okay, we have received from the vendor side. Okay, so we are not counting each and every material which is received from the vendor. Okay, so we are just sample testing of that material. So from the box wise, in the one box, sometimes so the thousands of the material will become. Okay, what we can do, we are verifying all the 1,000 box or not, correct? We are not going to count each and every item. We are only sample counting we are going to do. Okay, so for that reason, we are doing the physical inventory. Okay, so whatever the material will be available in the company's premises. Okay, so the company wants to verify the stock and the value of that material will be match, or it will be decreasing, or it will be the increase. Okay, so whatever the results, so after the counting of that material, we need to verify all the stock with respect to the SAP. Okay, so whatever the material we have received, correct, so we are entering into the SAP. Okay, so we are doing the goods receipt, correct, and after the goods receipt, we are using that material into the company. Okay, so sometimes what will happen, so management will ask, so how many of inventory you have, just give me the report and just go and verify whatever the quantity will be mismatched or it will be matching or whatever. So you need to check. For that reason, SAP has given the tool, the physical inventory. Okay, so for that we are generating the physical inventory report, whatever the material we want to count, go to the store, and we are going to physically verifying the material there. Okay, so that's the name itself called as a physical inventory there. Okay, so we are going to the store, whatever the report we have, we are going to create, then we can go to the store, we can check the each and every material quantity. Okay, and then again we are going to enter whatever the count we have gaining from the store, and whatever the difference, if any difference in that material in the report of SAP and physically counted, we need to post whatever that difference. If the management will be accepting whatever the difference, then we need to post that difference report into the SAP. Okay, so it will be balance the inventory count, and that's the process of the counting and verifying the stock from the store along with the SAP count. We call it as a physical inventory management. Okay, so that's the today's topic. So I will, my screen is visible. Hello, my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, so this today we are going to learn about the physical inventory. Okay, so there are the some types of the physical inventory which is used by the some of the organization. Okay, what is actually the physical inventory? It is nothing but the verification of the physical available stock in the plant or a company's storage location. Okay, sometimes it will be mismatch also. Okay, so we are going to issue the material, okay, less quantity due to the some variance in the material. Okay, so that's the reason sometimes the inventory will increase, as well as sometimes inventory also get decrease as per the report of SAP there. Okay, so these are the some types of the physical inventory. One is a periodic, second one is a continuous, third one is a cyclic counting, and fourth one is the inventory sampling. So what are these type? So we can go step by step. Periodic, name itself suggests the specific period of time we are going to generate the report of inventory, and we are going to count the material and verify the stock which is available at the company's or plant storage location there. Okay, so in my business scenario, I have gone through this periodic inventory. Okay, so in that organization, we have the 4 quarters. Okay, so got Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay, so that is the period for the inventory. Okay, so we are creating the report of that inventory and go to the physically store and verify the stock, whatever the difference we have. Okay, so we need to inform to our management, so this is the difference. Okay, so if the management will be accept that the difference is less and what is the price of that material will be less, then management will be accept and we need to post the uh, physically inventories difference report. Okay, so most of the times, so inventory will be matching 100%. Okay, so we are managing the inventory like that in our organization. In the fourth quarters, we need to take the inventory of material 4 times in a years, in quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. All the materials inventory we are going to conduct. Okay, so that's called as a periodic inventory. Okay, so the three months will be divided for the Q1, first 3 months, Q2, second three. Okay, like this, that inventory will be going on for the periodic inventory type. Then second one is a continuous inventory. Okay, so what is mean continuous? So in continuous inventory, we can distribute the material or the storage bins. Okay, so whenever we are storing the materials like spare parts, raw materials. Okay, so we have the specific storage locations or racks or storage bins there. Okay, the small items into our inventory. So for that, we are maintaining the some racks, storage locations, bins there. Okay, so we can divide into that continuous inventory, and we are going to take the physical verification of that stock of the material as per the requirement we can set. So with this month, we are going to conduct the stock of spare parts. Then in the next inventory, what we will checking? We are going to check the stock of raw material. That's nothing but the continuous inventory. Okay, so the month wise we can divide the which stock we are going to conduct. So that inventory type is called as a continuous inventory. Okay, so this is the second type of inventory. Then third one is a cyclic counting. What is cyclic counting? Cyclic counting is a method of physical inventory where the inventory is counted at a regular intervals with the fiscal year. So these intervals will be depend on the cyclic counting indicator. Cyclic counting allows you whenever we are using the fast moving items. So at that time, this cyclic counting will be applicable there. Okay. So the slow moving items are also stored in a company's premises. Okay. So again and again, we are not going to count the material which is placed into the storage account from the past 4 or 5 years. Okay, so we know the stock of that material. We don't again go and check that material. Okay, so that's the slow moving items. For the fast moving or the material which is using sometimes. Okay, that material we are going to count in a cyclic counting. Okay, so that is the third type of a inventory. Most of the time in all the business, that periodic inventory will be used. Okay, so the most of the industries are pay for that. So the Q1, Q2, they can divide the fiscal year as a in a four part: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. In your business, and I don't know how it will be happen, but I have gone through that of the physical inventory. We are doing like that. Okay. Then last one is a inventory sampling here. So that is nothing about from the lots of the material. We are randomly selecting the 4 5 materials and we are creating the report of physical inventory. We can go to the stores where the material will be actually placed in the storage location. We can go and check the inventory sampling there. Okay, so according to the report of that inventory sampling, we are going to inform the management. Yeah, we have the current stock. Actually, this is matching. Whatever it will be, okay. That is our report of physical inventory. Okay, some company uses the sample counting to check the inventory between the full physical counts. So we don't go for the counting of the each and every material in this inventory sampling. Randomly we can select the material and we can go and check and inform to the management. Okay, so this is the all are the 4 types of the physical inventory. Okay, so any doubts in this in the physical inventory? So Vimala, you have gone through that. What is the inventory part happening into your organization? You are reporting to anyone? I'm audible to you, Vimala?
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes, Mayur.
your voice is break.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, speak.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Mayur.
Unmute and then speak, Vimala. Hello. All of you are getting what is the inventory and how it will be.
Hello.
Yes, I think there is a problem, Vimala. Yeah. Yeah.
Inventory in the sense, yes, Mayur. Some network issue
Okay, okay. Yeah. Don't worry.
from my
Yeah.
end.
I will continue. No problem. Thank you. Okay, so every one of you are clear. Kirtan, Nandini, Rashikar, and Manjushri about the inventory. You're there or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's clear.
Yes. You know why you're not speaking, because I'm asking to you again and again, you're clear or not. If any doubts, you can ask me, okay? So we can go for the SAP and how that inventory will be actually doing. We are going to learn this, okay? So this is the procedure how we can do the physical inventory, okay? So initially we need to generate the or create the inventory document, physical inventory document. That's the T code which is used for the physical inventory document. So MI01 is for the creation of the inventory document. Then MI02 for the change, if you want to change anything from that physical inventory document. Then third one is a display. Okay. So then after the creation of the physical inventory document, we need to take the printout because we go to the store and we need to verify or cross check the or counting of that material. Okay, so that's why we are going to print out of that physical inventory document. Okay, then after the counting has been done, we need to enter whatever the material we have count into the store. So that's the reason we have the T codes to enter the count. MI04 for the entering. If we want to change, we have the T code of MI05, and for the display purpose MI06. Okay, then after the count, physical inventory report will be done. But if we have any difference, so sometimes there is a difference at the time of counting. Okay, so the physically material will be less or more than as per our SAP report. So we need to enter that difference report. Once the management will be accepting or agree with that report, okay, then we need to enter what is the difference report into the T code of MI20. Okay, then we can post that difference, and again we are going to generate the physical inventory report. Okay, so the step by step we are going to create that physical inventory document. Okay, so before creating any physical inventory document, so I would like to check. So if we want to check the total list of the material in a plant, so which T code we are going to use? Okay.
To
Uh,
check the material.
no, 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 no. Overall list of the items, MM60, correct? So where we can get overall list of the material. Okay. So, but in this list, we don't find any quantity or price of that material. Only the price of single item it will be showing. Okay. So if I want to execute the report of overall quantity price, okay, in that my plant. So how I can do? So for that's the reason we are using the T code of MC.9. Okay, so this is the customized the standard report for getting the overall physical inventory. Okay, so just execute that MC.9. So it will be showing the whatever the stock of your plant for the overall material there. Okay, so I can just select my plant storage location, and I am going to create the report for only ROH material. Okay, so if as per your requirement, you can check for the other material types also. Okay, so the lots of the material types will be available here. Correct. So whenever we are entering the creating the material, so at that time, whatever the material type you have used, so you can execute the report. So which material you want to check the quantity and value of that material. Okay, so I'm just selecting here material type as a ROH, and I want report of this month only. Okay, so in this month, how many of inventory I am handling? So for that checking purpose, I'm just entering plant storage location, material type, and this month of 05/2023, and then execute. Okay, so after executing, whatever the materials under my plant will be come into the picture. Okay, so these are the list of the material. Correct. Here is the description. Then it's showing valuated stock value. So how many inventory I am going to handle? 4,81,178.22. Okay, so this is the total cost of this inventory, and this is valuated stock means what? This is the quantity of each and every material here. Okay, so 9,736 each quantity or liter whatever here I have to maintain the stock of, and I want to report all these things to my management there. Okay, so that's why I have created this report of the stock of all the material under my plant here. Okay, and again it will be showing the consignment stock as well. So whenever we are doing any inventory, so the vendor consignment stock we are not going to consider here. We are only going to for the valuated stock here and quantity here. Okay, so like this you can generate the report by using T code MC.9. You can remember this. Okay, so no one can tell you how to generate the report of in your organization. Okay, so this is the advanced T code, how you can generate the inventory or the stock report in your organization there. Okay, and just save that as a on your desktop. Okay, so I have already saved this report. Okay, so this is my inventory and stock related. Okay, if you want to save, just click on the material analysis and save as on your desktop there. Okay, so I have already saved this report. Okay, for the reference. Okay, so today I want to check this material stock in my physically where it will be placed into the store. I can go to the store and we can check and verify the actual the quantity of that material, how many it will be available into the store there. Okay, so right now we can go and start the physical inventory document. Okay, so go to the SAP and under the logistic and materials management, so here is a separate node called as a physical inventory. Okay, so under that all these step will be there. So create document, print out, count, difference report. Okay, so step by step we are going to follow this process. Okay, initially we can go and create that physical inventory document. Just click on it and enter the required things here. So document date I can enter as a document date today's date, as well as the count date also I can put as a today's, because I want to finish this topic today only. Okay, then select the plant storage location, and there is no required things below this. Just enter the document date, plant count date, plant and storage location. Okay, then click on the enter. Okay, as you open the list of the material which is you want to verify the stock of that material. Okay, so from the list I want to select some 3-4 items here. Okay, I already generated the report. What I can do, so I can just select this test material. Okay, just enter it again. Second item I want to select. So whatever the material you want to verify the stock of that material, you need to enter that item code here. Okay, so I can just select one more here for the physical inventory. So this is the cost quantity as a 5. So I can just paste material 2554. Okay, so like this I have selected the 3 items there. Okay, for the my physical inventory report. Okay, so for the periodic or for the continuous, you can select it. Multiple items here available for the selection. Okay, as per your requirement, you can check and add the multiple list of item. Okay, so I can just say verify the 3 materials here. Okay, so I can just after the entering material code. Okay, so if you have the batch, you can enter the batch also here, no problem, and just save this list of the material. Okay, so like this, the document will be created for the physical inventory. I can just copy that number. 23 is the inventory document. Okay, so I can just copy this 23. Okay, so after the creation of this, if you want to add any material into your list, or if you want to delete any item from your physical inventory report, okay, so you can do from the MI02. Okay, then enter the physical inventory document number, select the year, again execute. Okay, so like this I have created the physical inventory document for the 3 items, correct? And I want, if you want to change or delete anything, you can remove or add as per your requirement here. Okay, okay, if you want to add anything, you can add it. Click on the new items. Okay, if you can click on the new items, so again you can add the multiple items as per your requirement. Okay, so I don't want to add any item into my inventory report. I just want to take the inventory of that 3 items only. Okay, then again if you want to display, just click on out mi0. Okay, then this is the list which I'm going to taking the physical inventory, or checking the stock of this material physically. Okay, so like this we have completed the physical inventory document creation, change and display. Okay, so after that I want to take the printout, because I want to go to the store and need to verify the physical of stock of that material. Okay, so that's the reason I want to print that inventory document for the reference. Okay, so this is the screen of printing of that inventory document. Okay, just enter the document number as we have the 23 number, correct? Then enter the year, plant and storage location, no required below things, and click on the execute. Okay, so system will be asking for the output device. Okay, for the SAP, so the standard device for the printer is a LP01. Okay, just click or enter the LP01 and click on the print preview. Okay, so after entering on the print preview, so like this document will be printing on your printer. Okay, so plant, epitene, description of the plant. Okay, then physical inventory document number, who is the user, and the plant count date. As I enter today's date, I need to do this process only today. Okay, so how many items I have selected here? 3 materials. I'm going to select 25510. System is showing not yet counted. Okay, so once we can enter the count after the finishing the counting, then it will be showing as a counted. Okay, so I will show you that difference also. Okay, so after taking this print, we are going to store and checking the physical available stock of this material there. Okay, and here is a space to write whatever the stock of that material, okay, physically, okay, like this. After taking the print out of that material, we can go to the store and we can check and count the material with the help of store department there, okay, and we are verifying the stock. Still any doubt for the creation? Yes.
Uh, yes, Mayur, I have one doubt.
Yes.
You said for taking the printout of the screen, we are using L101.
LP01. LP01.
For
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Your voice is breaking in between. I am not getting whatever you are asking there, Vimala. So at the end you can ask question, okay, because I want to continue. Okay. So then after the taking the print out, okay, we can take the count from the store department, and then next step is whatever the we have counting the material, okay, we need to enter the count, correct, as per the steps we can go. After taking the printout by using the T code MI21, okay, we have counted the material and it's our need to enter that the material whatever we have counted there, okay. So go to the SAP and there here is the option of the inventory count, okay. So just double click on that. So the document number you need to enter here, okay, fiscal year as well as
Okay.
count date, okay. Just click on the enter,
Okay.
okay. So like this,
Okay.
we have opened the tab of entering count here, correct. So here,
Yes.
so initially,
The quantity we are entering.
yes, yes, correct. So here, what I can do, I can just match this first material quantity. Okay, so if I want to check the stock of that material, okay, so I have already created the report, correct. So for the first material, 25501 in SAP, our stock is a 501. Okay, so 330 is will be the stock. Okay, I can just check the stock of that material once again, as I have already generated a report. Okay, but just for your showing purpose in that SAP, how we have stock. Currently, we have the stock of 330. Okay, so I can match the stock of first material. Okay, so as I am going to the store, I have checked and the stock of that first material will be match. Okay, so that's why I am entering the quantity as a 330. Okay, but for the second material, okay, so in the SAP cost stock we will check. Okay, and the stock of second material will be 150 into the SAP. Okay, but whenever I'm going to count the physically, I have found that from 150 I only found the 145. The 5 will be mismatch, or it will be the minus from the companies. It will be lost or someone has used, whatever, I don't know, but only I found the 145 from the 150 I have available into my SAP stock, correct, but I have found only 145 there. Okay, so the sometimes inventory will be mismatched due to the human errors. Okay, so that's the reason we due to do the physical inventory. Okay, and then for the third material, again I want to check. Okay, and right now this item has a 860 available stock, correct. So here is also available stock 860 or 870. Okay, 860, correct. Available stock is a 860. Okay, so for this material what I can enter, I have available the stock of this material as a 865. Okay, so here I can enter the stock of this material as a less than 5, and here I can increase the stock by 5 numbers. Okay, so whenever the why this happen, so instead of punching or issuing this material to the user as punch or issue the this material code. Okay, so that's the reason this mismatch of the material quantity will be happen. You're getting this point, all of you? Here I am putting the stock as a 5 as a less and this as a 5 as a more than available stock. Why this happening? Because due to the end user, they have entered the wrong item number whenever they are punching the or issuing the material. Okay, so that's why this difference will be happen into the physical counting there. Okay, so after entering the count, okay, so here is a stock minus and here is a stock plus 5 quantity minus 5 quantity, and this stock will be the match. Okay, so like this I have entered the count of my physical inventory. Okay, after entering that, just save that report. Okay, so like this, the count whatever we have physically counted, it will be entered into the physical inventory document number 23 there. Okay, so after like that same, you can enter change option also is available here, and another display option for your inventory. Okay, so these are the three options will be available for uh, counting purpose there. Okay, so after all this process again, we need to check the report of that printout. Okay, document how it will be entered or not. Just again check that. Click on execute, select LP1. Okay, and print PO. Okay, so before it will, what it will be showing not counted. Okay, so after the we have entered the count, it will be showing as a counted here. Okay, so that's the difference. I want to show you for the printing purpose. Okay, so okay, so after we have physical inventory created, then we have entered all the things here. Okay, so right now we found the difference into our material counted. Okay, so for that we are using the T code of mi20, just only the purpose of display the difference of that material. Okay, so just click on that. Okay, then enter the physical inventory document number, plant and storage location, and execute. Okay, so after executing, whatever the quantity we have entered and quantity we have count, it will be showing like this is the report. Okay, this is the first item. I have entered the quantity as a book quantity 330 and quantity counted 330, so there is a no any difference, correct? And for the second material, so in our SAP the quantity is 150. Okay, but we have counted that as a 145. Why? Because we are only founding that as a 145 physically into our storage location. So this is the -5, it will be showing what is the amount, 150 rupees of that material. Okay, and third one is a material in our stock as a physic in SAP 860, but we found this third material as a more than 860. We found that 5 quantity will be excess at in our company's premises. Okay, so that is the 200 rupees we have plus. Okay, so how we can manage that inventory? This is the minus, this is the plus. Okay, so that's the reason we are going to inform to our company's management. We have taken the physical inventory and we are found the stock, this is the match, this is the mismatch, again this is the mismatch. Okay, so if the management is accepting or agreeing to post the difference report, then we can go and post the difference, so that inventory will be managed again there. Okay, so if you want to the details view, just select line item. Okay, and click on detail view here. Okay, so it will be showing like that. inventory document number, material name, warehouse, counted quantity. Okay, it will be showing the negative difference value of 150 rupees. Okay, then posting period, who is the user, today's date of counting, material number, plant, storage location, book quantity as a 150, and we are counted as a 145. So the difference quantity is minus 5 there, and the difference amount is a 150 Indian rupees here. Okay, so we need to manage that 5 quantity and with this amount of 150 rupees, and this 5 quantity with the amount of 200 rupees there. Okay, so how we can manage it? Just we can see and we can enter the difference report here. Okay, so for the putting the report of difference, we have the T code of MI07 to post the difference whatever we have found there. Okay, so just enter the physical inventory document. Again, the year you need to enter along with the posting date. Okay, just press enter after entering the required things. Okay, so this is the posting of difference report into the company. Okay, so if you want to select the reasons, so lots of the reasons will be available here. Okay, so I don't select any reasons. If you require, you can select it. Okay, so for the second item, the quantity will be minus, and for the third item, quantity will be plus. I can just remove the first item because it will be matching there. Okay, so there is no need to enter the difference report for this first item. Only difference report will be applicable for the second and third line item, correct? So this is the value, this is the quantity for the second, same for the third one also. So after entering this, just save or post that difference report. Okay, so like this system is showing the difference report will be posted there. Okay, so if you want to check that difference report, okay, so for that we need to go for the MeGo. Just copy that material document number and go to the T code of MeGo there. Okay, so display option, click on the material document and enter the document number here. Okay, so how this inventory will be managed? So for the first material, we need to do the GR, correct? Goods issue. We are doing for the 5 quantity of the first material, and that's the movement type is a 702 goods issue physically to the invoice. And for the second line item, movement type is a 701. Okay, we are doing the GR for the physical inventory there. Okay, means whatever the stock of that material, it will be matching by the GR and goods issue for the first item, and for the second line item, GR goods received for the second item. So on this cost center and GL code, that accounting entries will be happen here. There is no need to payment of the vendor and all this because this is the internally physical inventory we are doing, correct? Whatever the accounting documents will be hitting here, we can check. Okay, so these are the some accounting documents will be hitting for the first line item 150 rupees, and for the second line item 231 rupees. So it will be showing like that the loss of 150 rupees, and it will be showing that gain of 200 here. Okay, so like this BSX and GBB. So the transactions event key will be pop up here for the what we can say here, cross posting of the material. Okay, so here no any vendor will be come into the picture there. Okay, only the intercompany accounting documents will be hitting here. Okay, so like this is the one case of physical inventory. Okay, so here we have done with the inventory report as we have posted the difference report. Okay, and lastly we just check the report of physical inventory once again. MI24 is a T code to check that report. Okay, so just go to the environment, and here is a physical inventory list MI24. Just generate. Okay, so right now it will be showing as a first item as a counted, second one is a we have adjusted that count, and for third one also we have adjusted that, correct? So here minus plus whatever, so that's the reason it will be showing as a adjusted. Okay, so if you want to check the detail view, select it and check. So right now the system is showing us, so the material what we have adjusted and counted physical inventory status, it will be updated like this. Okay, any doubts in that physical inventory report, how to generate, how to create? Okay, this is the one case. Okay, and for the second case, just I will show you how the system will be work for the second case. Okay, so I have already mentioned my report. Okay, so this is the initially standard case. Okay, 701, 702 we have already seen. And in the second case, what will happen? Okay, so we have created the physical inventory document, correct? Then we can take the printout and we are going to verify that stock. Okay, and we are finding the difference in that material. Okay, but at that this time, so the company's management will not agree with this report. They know we have mismatched the quantity. They tell us you can go and again count the material there. Okay, so that's the reason the SCP has given the second option for that. After posting the material, we are again to recount that material, and here is the option to enter that physical inventory as a recount. It is okay. So MI11 is the T code. After entering all the data, if you found and management will be not accepting your physical inventory report, again you can go check the stock of that material, and again you need to enter the recount of that material. Okay, so like this, here you can enter the recount of your material. Okay, so that's the second case which is used for the physical inventory report. Okay, so after that the whole the procedure is same as per the case number one. You can go recount, then post the difference report, all the things will be same as per the case number one. Okay, then there are the some notes for this physical inventory document. So whenever I will just show you here. Whenever we are creating any inventory document here for the MI01, here are the some options. So posting block, freeze block inventory. Okay. So any one of you can elaborate this. What is this, and what is the usage of this? Anyone can tell me? Why these options are provided for this? If I take this posting block, so how system will be behave? And if I freeze the book inventory, why these come into the picture here? Okay, no one. Okay, so don't worry. So if while creating the physical inventory document, okay, if you are selecting on that checkbox of the posting block, okay, so and you can create the physical inventory document. Okay, the verification of that material we are doing. Okay, so that's the reason SAP has providing the option of the posting block here. Means whenever the physical inventory is ongoing there and we tick this option, so whatever the goods issue or goods receipt of that material included into the physical inventory report, the system will be showing our error like this. We don't do the transactions like the goods issue or GR, okay, because we have selected as a posting block for that material there, okay. So like this, if you are selecting that option, system will be not allow to do any GR or a goods issue of that material, okay. So which is included into the that physical inventory there, okay. And the second option is there like this, okay. So if you are freezing that inventory, okay, if you can select this and create the document, what will be happen? So the system will be allowing you to post the goods issue and goods receipt, but the inventory will be freeze, means that the report whatever we have, so the inventory will be freeze for that report there, okay. So here I have already mentioned the screenshot of that. If you are going to select that freeze book inventory, then the system will freeze the stock of that material which is included into the report of physical inventory, and we are able to post the goods issue and GR of that material if the material will be received or required by the end user. And while posting the count and posting the difference report, so whatever the counting done at the freeze book inventory, it will be applicable as a reference for that count only, okay. So it will be not counting whatever we have issued or GR of that material there, okay. So that's it. There are the two notes for physical inventory, and there are the two cases for the physical inventory counting there, okay. So like this, we can handle the inventory report, and we can report to the company whatever the we have found there, correct?